Hey, I'm Dave Rubin, and this is TYT140, a lot of news in a little time. A bipartisan panel of legal experts is calling on states to stop using the troubled three-drug death penalty cocktail for lethal injections widely blamed for last week's botched execution in Oklahoma. Instead, the committee is recommending a one-drug method to eliminate the risks from using paralyzing or painful chemical agents. Despite misgivings about its use in lethal injections, the committee did acknowledge that Death Cocktail would be a pretty great name for a punk band. Monica Lewinsky is speaking publicly about her affair with President Clinton, describing herself in a Vanity Fair article as, quote, possibly the first person whose global humiliation was driven by the internet. Republican conspiracy theorists like Lynn Cheney are questioning the timing of the article, however, suggesting that Hillary Clinton orchestrated its release to build sympathy ahead of her 2016 run, which makes sense because Monica Lewinsky is in no doubt looking for ways to help the Clintons after all they did for her. Former Florida Governor Charlie Crist told an interviewer that racism in the GOP was a big reason he chose to leave the Republican Party. Crist, who is running for his old seat against incumbent Governor Rick Scott, described today's GOP as anti-women, anti-immigrant, anti-minority, and anti-gay, which sounds good, except that Crist had this incredible epiphany just as he was about to lose a GOP primary when running as an independent was his only chance of winning. Yeah. In what is becoming a regular feature, MSNBC has once again apologized, this time for a culturally insensitive tribute to Cinco de Mayo on the network's morning show Monday. Featuring maracas, sombreros, and tequila shots, the show was just one Speedy Gonzalez reference short of hitting all the top Mexican stereotypes. Network executives were taken aback by the criticism, however, explaining that, quote, we honestly didn't think anyone was watching MSNBC in the morning. And finally, the United States Air Force is poised to fund construction of a system to track the hundreds of thousands of pieces of debris floating around orbit around the Earth. Referred to as a space fence, the system is actually a high-frequency radar field designed to protect and avoid potentially catastrophic collisions in space. Asked about the space fence, GOP Congressman Louis Gohmert expressed enthusiasm for the project, saying the federal government needs to do whatever it can to keep out illegal aliens. I'm Dave Rubin. Follow us on Twitter at TYT140 and suggest stories using hashtag TYT140. We'll see you tomorrow.